What's happening? It's your top dollar JayHooray, because it's a celebration when you see me. I want to appreciate y'all for tuning in to the Life Lab, where we have many discussions, conversations, heart to heart, all that good stuff there. Want to appreciate y'all eyes, ears, and attention, because it could have been anywhere else, but it's here with me, and I so much appreciate it. Now, today's discussion we're going to be talking about is about confidence. Now, everybody who is breathing has confidence, okay? Now, whether it's a good or bad confidence, that's a whole nother story, but we're going to break it down. Now, confidence, to break it down in simple terms, comes in like three components, okay? First is self-efficiency. You know what I mean? So that's like your ability to tackle tasks, handle opportunities, how do you perform well in those situations? Another component is social confidence. That's how you interact with other people, in social gatherings. You got your head up when you're talking, can you make eye contact? That's the social confidence. And another component of confidence is self-esteem. That's just like, your self-worth. How worthy do you think you are? So those are some components that are very valuable to your confidence. And the great thing about it is, if you're slacking on your macking in any one of those categories, it can be worked on. You know what I mean? It's an aftermath of everything we do. I read a quote where it said, every experience that we go through affects your confidence, whether it's good or bad. You know what I'm saying? So your perspective on a lot of things also has a lot to do with your confidence. You know what I'm saying? So let's say you got a new sweater. You know what I mean? You trying to switch up things. You trying to keep them guessing, So you put that sweater on, right? In the morning time, you step outside, you feeling good, right? And then you got some people that roast you. They on your body. Ooh, where you get that ugly sweater from? Well, it look like you about to parachute. What else you sweater ugly? They on your body, right? It's gonna make you feel a little bit different about that sweater, right? That'll lower your confidence, Now, let's take that same scenario where you throw that sweater on, right? And you ain't feeling too good about the sweater. It's iffy. It's up or down, right? But then you step outside and you see a fine little young man, right? And ooh, I like your sweater. Where you get that from? That's gonna do something good to your confidence, ain't it? Exactly. Now, that's what I'm saying. Confidence could go either way. Now, with confidence, it's you got some major factors that would affect your confidence. You got past experiences. Past experiences. If you used to winning, your confidence gonna be through the roof. If you used to winning and achieving good goals and all that good stuff. Now, if you used to losing, or setbacks, you used to failure, then your confidence probably gonna be a little low, because you're gonna kind of be expecting that. But the great thing about it is, you can just switch that like a light switch. So them setbacks and them L's, them losses, turn that into lessons. Turn that into like, I learned from this lesson, and you will see your confidence start to grow. So instead of oh, I lost, I'm mopey, I'm down on myself, take it as, I learned from this. You grow from it, and watch your confidence start climbing. And you take that with every situation, and you'll be unstoppable. Another influencing factor can be your environment. You know what I'm saying? How you grew up. If you was a child and all you heard was, you dumb, you're not good enough, you'll never amount to anything, that's all you heard, your confidence is going to be a little low. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate, but you are in control of your life. You know what I mean? So you could take that and use it as fuel. You hearing all that, but take it and like you filling up your car. You take and fuel it up, fill up your car, fill up that gas, and take all that negative and turn it into a positive. That's how I do. Anytime I hear something negative or something bad, or you can't do this, or you're not good enough, I take that as fuel. Oh, okay. Oh, you only saying that. A person is only saying that to you because they're not confident in themselves. So they got to bring you down because they don't want you to surpass them. You know what I'm saying? It's all about perspective. Anytime somebody on your body, just negative all the time and all that, all it really is saying that person don't love themselves. That person isn't confident in themselves because they got to push it off to somebody else. A person that's confident in themselves, they don't talk down on other people. They don't have to because, they're confident within. Now, another influencing factor on your confidence is, your skills and preparation. Like, let's say, so I used to hoop. You know what I mean? Not used to. I'm still a baller. I get out there and do y'all dirty. If anybody want to play one-on-one, I still got it. But let's say, we playing basketball, right? And for a whole 2 weeks straight, I prepared. I was out there in the gym 2 hours each day, going hard, going crazy, right? My confidence coming into the game is going to be through the roof. Let's say somebody else come in and, they was slacking on their macking. They was taking their time. They was relaxing. They was playing Xbox, eating junk food, Their confidence ain't going to be too high, especially after they get out there and miss that first jumper and I get out there and make that first one. Their confidence is going to be a little different because their preparation wasn't the same. Now, if they would have prepared like they was going to war, their confidence would have been through the roof. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean by confidence is the aftermath of what we do. So to wrap things up, confidence is the aftermath of everything that we do, everything that we experience. Our preparation, how we talk to ourselves, how we look at ourselves, how we walk, our posture. All those influence your confidence. But one thing about it, if you got bad confidence, you can turn it good. Now, if you got good and high confidence, it could also go bad. So you got to remain humble as well because it's a thin line between confident and cocky. You get too cocky, got to find a way to humble you. But I appreciate y'all tapping in with your top dollar JayHooray. I want y'all to spread some love. Find somebody to help today. Peace, love, and prosperity. I holla.